Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Salvation Elite. We are back with our video, guys. And today, guys, we're doing something a little bit different, something that we haven't tried on this channel before, which is like a learn from our mistakes, an SnD tips video based off of my gameplay. So this ain't no learn from the pros, all right? But I think there's a lot of really valuable things that we can gather from this gameplay. This was in our league match that we were playing in just this weekend, as maybe you saw on stream. I thought, you know, maybe it'd be fun to go through this together, pick apart our gameplay, and talk about some of the things that you can learn from us in either a good or a bad way. So this might be a little bit longer video, but I think there's gonna be a lot of really good information in here that I hope you guys will be able to pick apart and take something from. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go. So here in the first round, we've got a setup here. I'm going to go play on bomb. My teammate Ethan is about to go play on hill here, and my boy Venny is sniping in the back in hostile. So he's got the sniper out. We've got the M4s out on the hill for this A defense. We get first blood here, which puts us into a good situation to win this round. Honestly, what we should have done here, we should have communicated that first blood and backed up and played our life, because again, there's no point in ego challenging and challenging something that's an untradeable situation when we're up men here. So unfortunately, as you guys are going to see here, let's just go through this here. Ethan gets naded on hill, unfortunately. So the other team must have like 5-stacked A here, and they just assumed that they were going to have numbers if they got a pick here. So there's 4 enemies, you know, sitting back here, back behind hay bales or outer ravine. And so let's just play the clip and see what happens here. They get the pick and immediately push up, which is really good. So I'm playing here on bomb. Man, it's unfortunate. My immediate instinct when someone smokes like that and I see one is that there's going to be another one pushing up. Because they got that kill on hill, we had nobody watching the mid push, and that was going to be a big problem for us. And so I assumed somebody was going to be challenging me here on the bomb. The problem was here, I shouldn't have peeked as much as I did. This is a bad play on my part, and unfortunate, because I saw one there and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get pushed by hill here. So now I think one's pushing my inner, because I needed comms from Venny here. What I should have asked is, yo, Venny, is anyone pushing me? Or Venny should have been communicating like, yo, I've got your hill, I've got your push. I thought in my brain somebody was pushing me from hill here. Obviously, I shouldn't have challenged this. Let's watch it. So I challenged this. At least if I win the gunfight, it's not, quote unquote, that bad of a challenge, but I should never be challenging that. It's an untradeable situation. And we end up losing because Venny goes down here. So they rush up on the bomb, and it all goes horribly wrong. So you hate to see it. So if you're in that situation, your sniper should be communicating with the player up front about what side, what line of sight the sniper's watching. Because if I knew for a fact that Venny was watching that hill push, there's no chance I would have challenged it. I would have let Venny try to get the pick there, but instead I challenged it like an idiot and got picked. So round 2, here we are pushing A. I've got the trophy out. I'm about to throw it down here on hay bale. The biggest problem that happens here is a lack of communication from our squad here with our tactical usage. I don't know why I throw a smoke here, so let's play it out here. So they smoke the cross, which is interesting at least. Usually when they smoke the cross, I push into broken, but I hesitated here for some reason. I'm honestly not sure. I should have pushed into broken right away if they're smoking that cross. Instead, we waste our time and we get flashed. So now this is when Isaac throws the smoke. He should have communicated that. This was a big mistake on my part too. So 2 mistakes early on for me here. I threw that smoke in my mind thinking that we were going to push towards B, I think. And I should have said it. But like that call out came out. And so then I changed up my strategy push here. In my head, there was a guy sitting outer broken here, but he was actually inner broken directly to my left over here. And that's why I thought I was good to push this. So again, a dumb mistake here, a lack of communication on my part. I should have asked, like, or we should have communicated like what the plan was there. Bad search and destroy. In a situation like this, needs to be hitting this A. When that smoke goes down, start talking through your plan here. Like, yo, want to push B? No. Do we have back broken covered? No. Okay, so watch back broken while I cross into broken. Those types of comms need to be there. We had nobody watching ravine either. So in this situation, somebody could have hit ravine and really screwed us here. And so there was a lot that went wrong with this push here. Bad search and destroy from us. Like, we were not on our game tonight. Again, they did a good job of trading my kills there. So I went down, and then Ethan and Evan challenged to kill the guy back broken. So they did a good job of getting my trades, and they put him into a 4v2, which was good stuff. Unfortunately, he challenges the guy in Ravine, and Ethan goes down. That also puts Venny into a tough situation because now Venny is getting pressured from Ravine, so Venny has to back away. So now it's a 3v2. We've got one player in broken, which is Isaac. We have one player pushing up to bomb here, as you guys can see on the mini map, and Venny, who's sniping at the back. So again, in a 4v2, they should have been able to communicate this and get this round win, but a lot goes wrong here as well. So Evan should have communicated like, yo, I'm pushing up to bomb. I'm going to lay down behind bomb. And Venny should have been watching top hostile, but that wasn't communicated. And Venny didn't realize that they were trying to plant. So Venny was actually watching the flank here. He was worried about a flank push, which again, I'm trying to circle on the mini map here. And so he goes down. That was a problem, a miscommunication there, because every time you're planning, you've got to have somebody either watching this hill at least or watching back hostile at least. That didn't happen, which put Evan in a tough situation, and he goes down. Just bad mistakes there as a whole. So then moving forward into the round, Isaac and Venny are pushing up here in the 2v2. They know one's back ravine, and they know one's top hostile, so they know exactly where they both are. They're in a tough situation because bomb is down here. But what they should have done, they should have communicated that together and gone after one of them. They did try to work their way on the guy in hostile, but it didn't work out. They got hit markers on him. So really, maybe they should have either tried to challenge the guy back ravine or just played together onto bomb, but neither of them happened. Isaac tries to challenge back ravine, so his kill doesn't get traded out. Then Venny's left in a 1v2 with trying to plant the bomb. It doesn't work out. So let's just watch this real quick. So there goes Venny onto bomb. Down goes Isaac because he challenges ravine, and then round's over. So yeah, truly, truly hate to see it. Not ideal situation. Again, our comms were not on point this game, and that's so important. Again, I think a lot of guys get confused. They watch the pros, and the pros talk a lot, but they don't even talk as much as AMs need to talk, because AMs don't have some of the natural instincts down that pros do. And so that's just a big problem for guys, and something that AMs just kind of struggle with overall. So now into round 5. Obviously, we split rounds here, but we know 2 are in middle in this round, so we know 2 are in mid. They double smoked B side, so we're pretty sure they're going towards B. I'm bottom here watching stairs. We have one that's rotating down the back here. He was going to play on barrels probably, and potentially go top as well. We do a good job of playing together here at the beginning of the round. We don't know exactly where they're going to be, and then things start falling apart. So let's watch this real quick and see what happens. We know one's an L now. So I'm going to play top here. We get the kill, and then we figure out one's top. And I'm like, oh my word, I have an M4. I'm going to have to play slow here and try to challenge it. I'm playing slow. Because I have nobody here to trade my kill if I go down. So I'm just trying to give myself the best chance I possibly can if this guy challenges me top. But then we get the call out that one's on boxes. So now I see him in boxes here. And man, this is so unfortunate. Venny is sitting, I'm not sure if it's Venny or Evan. I'm honestly not sure. One of them is sitting back here. We should have communicated trying to push this guy together better. Let's watch what happens here. I'm sitting here watching boxes. So he's back boxes. I get 2 hit markers and get absolutely smoked. Like, what is this? Unfortunate, man. I need to get that kill. I have to win that gunfight. I mean, I got 2 hit markers on him off the rip there. What's unfortunate here is that neither of them are able to trade my kill here. And so Venny comes through here on boxes, and Evan is still sitting back here. They should have probably played together here for the trade, obviously, like playing way too slow. We know he's on boxes. Like, he needs to be pushing this right here, pushing into L right here to play that together with Venny, and he waits way too long. Should have been aware that Venny was going to push that. I mean, Venny should have communicated that he's pushing it. That would have helped. Watch what happens here. Venny gets horrible timing on the check to the right, and down he goes. And now somehow we go from a 3v2 where we know at least where one of them are to now a 1v2. Ethan into an almost unwinnable situation. So again there, man, the communication is just so important. This is like, we're not on the same page at all. Like with what we're trying to do here. We're all trying to do our own thing instead of playing together as a team and playing for trades. If we were in any decent position to trade these kills, we would win these rounds. And like, it's everybody's fault, you know. Not being good at trading is everybody on the team's fault. Even if it feels like it's only 1 or 2 guys' fault, it's everybody's fault in a sense, because it has to be communicated in one way or another. So that's something that we just really failed at in this game. For some reason, vibes just weren't right. We didn't have good strategies going into rounds. We didn't have well set out plans throughout the rounds, and it cost us big time throughout this game. So round 6 here is probably our best comms of the whole game. We decided, okay, we gotta go B here. I mean, A is not working, and we start pushing it. And I really like how this works out for us. So we rush it. I smoke the crosshair, as you guys are seeing. And I get shot at through, like, he opens the door bottom, which is so whack. What a weird play. Yeah, I'm confused. And so I open the door here. I see him on bomb right there. Again, I was baiting because I'm weak. So, I mean, either Ethan has to challenge this right away, or we just challenge it together after a second here. So I wait. Evan's here, and I'm here. We've got to challenge this. And Ethan is, I think it's Ethan, is sitting right behind me. So we have to challenge this guy. We don't, unfortunately, though. We go a little bit late here, which was kind of whack. I don't like this push much, but we do a good job. He gets the pick there, and we do a good job. Okay, immediately 5v3, get bomb down now. I mean, when you got the man advantage, you got to get that bomb down, and we do a great job of doing that. So I'm watching this door first. Now I reposition. Evan's like, yo, watch my window. I think he might be window. So I'm like, I got you. I got your window. So the setup is perfect. We're setting up for bomb. We got, 2 on bomb. We got 1 watching the cross here. Again, he's being a little bit overly aggressive. You don't necessarily have to watch that. And then we have 1 back blue. We've got 1 on tanks. So we're set up here in a good position to win this round. And they do a good job here. They're trying to get good timing on bomb, so they actually end up checking this. So that's good SnD play from them, because in a 5v3, you have to start taking some chances, because otherwise you're not going to win the round unless you get a little bit lucky. And so he tries to get good timing on the bomb planner. He gets bad timing, though, as we get the bomb down. Then he appears on the window right there. So that was really bad timing on his part, but good for us. Good call outs on our part. Evan immediately goes to watch that flank, because that guy's window. So the one place he could potentially push is outer, and hit Evan over here on the staircase. So that's fantastic stuff from Evan, positioning wise. Good instincts there. Isaac watching the cross. He dies, unfortunately, but we get the trades because he was top. So Venny was watching top. Perfect stuff there. Venny knows the one spot where we could have gotten kind of screwed there from was top, so he watched that. Perfect trades, because even though Isaac goes down, we're in good shape. Awesome stuff there. Now we know the last guy is near bomb somewhere. I challenge him. Hey, I knew he was there. Time was ticking. Got to check bomb. I check it. I die. You hate to see it, but we win the round. So next round is just, man, it's just unfortunate, man. It's just really unfortunate. So I decided to go B here. So we don't see anybody at A. Let's listen here real quick. See, so he said they screwed up their smoke. I'm like, usually when somebody screws up their smoke at A, it's because they're not actually going A. They're trying to smoke it over red and get luck and get that smoke down and broken to slow down the flank push. That's generally what happens there. So I actually call us out. So I said they might have just thrown it early as a distraction to go B, and then watch what happens here just a few seconds later. I'm watching this, and I see 1. Now I see 2. Now I see 3. I see 3 guys here. I back up to play my life, which is smart on the instinct here, because I see 3 of them there. So I back up, and I'm going to try to nade the rush. So they were smart here. They played it really smart. They used their numbers that they had over here at B to push me, and they threw a great nade, which, got me weak and I die. So, man, great nade on their part. I go down, which really sucks. So that was really good search and destroy. These guys were playing fantastic search. I mean, you got to give them credit where it's due. I mean, I thought I played that pretty well. I was going to nade the rush and then back up, and they naded me and pushed me as well. So really good stuff from them. Later in the round, Venny's got the sniper here. He sees 1 going to top cliff, but Venny needs to communicate that. Yo, I'm watching the guy top cliff, and Evan tries to challenge him from window for some reason. Like, Evan does not need to challenge him at all. I'm not sure exactly what happens here, but again, Evan needs to play more patiently there. We're in a 4v5. Like, you can't be wasting your life like that. And Venny would have had a chance to get a pick here. So Venny probably should communicate like, yo, I'm watching the guy top cliff. I might be able to pick him. And then Evan and Ethan and Isaac need to be setting up on that B push, because obviously they're going B. We've seen, now 3 or 4 guys near B. Obviously they're going B. So they should be setting up on this a little bit better and more together than they currently are. And Evan just unfortunately, goes down here, which is just really unfortunate. And then Venny, good stuff from him. They see the flare, they play his life. Now it's a 5v3. We have nobody inside B, so they're going to get the bomb down quickly. Good search and destroy from them. They have the numbers advantage this time, and they get the bomb down quick. Look at that. It's already down. And now you're in a 5v3 with a sniper. You're not winning this. So we end up losing. Not good search and destroy from us again, man. I mean, my gun steal wasn't there this game. This was the first game of the night for me, and I had no warm-up. It was rough, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to win the gunfights, and I was not winning my gunfights. So on this round, I thought it was a lot better because I decided, okay, I think they've been pretty aggressive on the flank here. I'm just going to back up and watch the flank, and it worked out perfectly for us. So I ended up getting 2 picks on the flank pretty quickly here. I'll skip forward to make sure we can see him here. I smoked the cross there to give ourselves some time at B, and then I backed up. So I get the call that one's back L, and I'm like, there's gotta be one coming out flank. There it is. And then there's the call, another one broken. So I have to anticipate that he's gonna push me because I just got the kill on the guy on flank. So he's going to anticipate to try to come and trade the kill. So I'm anticipating his trade, and that's what I'm thinking about right now. So I'm like, he's going to push me for sure. So there he is. Boom. Easy kill. 2v1. So that puts us into a good position here. This was like finally some good rounds from us here. So Evan gets the bomb down once we get in that 2v1, which is perfect. He plants from mid. We have the doors open. So it's a pretty easy round win at that point. Again, smart play from Evan to plant for the easy read here. Be able to check bomb from mid. Evan wraps back outer window. Which is a little risky considering like he could have been back barrel or something. Realistically, he should have just ran out the doors here to play with me, but he ends up getting here to play together, and it's an easy round win. So he plays with me. On the bomb and plants the bomb for where I'm positioned, which is perfect, and we win the round. So in round 10 here, man, we're getting first blooded constantly, man. It's just killer. It's how you lose games. So again, 2 go down at A here. Let's just watch it go down. I'm honestly not sure what happened. I don't have the POV right now, but they're probably over peaking, and we should have just played slower at B, force them to push us. I'm not sure why we keep playing on hill and getting first blooded when we don't need to. I've been telling the team that we need to change that up, and so that's something that we need to work on, especially against good teams who are going to be effective at nading the hills and playing for those picks. I'm just not a fan of playing aggressively very often A side when you don't need to, especially in rounds that are must wins. We go down 5-3. I immediately rotate, and this is something that I think teams need to do more often. If we're losing numbers over there, you have to rotate immediately. Otherwise, you're giving your teammates no chance. You have to go over there to try to help and support. So at this point, the guys should play slow and wait for me to go over there to rotate, which they do. And we get caught on bad timing on the flank here. I try to nade the bomb. It doesn't work. We don't hit it. We weren't sure if somebody was pushed up to bomb yet or not, which is unfortunate. Get a pick here. Now it's a 3v4. We have to expect that the trade's going to come through there, which Ethan does. He gets another one. So now it's a 2v3. So me and Isaac should have communicated that. I should have told Isaac, yo, like, let's push for the trade. We get punished for not pushing it because we get pinched here almost immediately after I get to the truck. One comes from green boxes, and down I go. Isaac's left in a 1v3. It's hopeless. We lose the map. So it just sucks, man. We gave up so many opportunities, so many first bloods where we could have won this map and had a chance to, like, come back in the series, but it really cost us big time. And then we end up losing the Dom in a fairly close match, and so we end up getting 3-0'd in this league match where I thought we could have probably won it. So it was just bad search and destroy at the end of the day. So this was a long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, enjoyed the kind of breakdown, and I hope you guys took something away from it. I think the communicating your pushes, reacting to rotations immediately, planting the bomb for the people who are currently alive, reacting and changing your strats based off the other team's tendencies, playing for those trades, expecting the trades from the other team to come through are all very important when you're playing against good teams. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. But as always, guys, I'm your boy Salvation Elite, and we will see you next time. I'm out.